Hey, everybody. This is it. This is the final episode of
Finale.
Could Have Been Cast. And I'm Damien.
And I'm Jonah.
And here we go.
And here we go. Here it is. Did you think we'd make it this far, Dad? I think this is episode 7.
Uh, yeah, actually, I thought I would be more excited by this point.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. I'm way more exhausted than I thought I would
Uh-huh.
be about this whole thing.
Well, it's been a hell of a week.
That is true. Um yeah, so we're going into episode 7. Some eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed we missed episode 6. And that is because unfortunately, my dog passed away. Just throwing that out there. And I probably wouldn't have said anything except I was thinking about it, and I realized every time I watched these episodes, my dog was in the room right next to me. So he was as big of a fan of it as I was, I think. I actually threw Dad. You can't see this in the OBS. I threw a nice little memoriam picture of him. You'll have to see
Great.
that in post, but but yeah, I just want to give a little shout out to Otto. Big
Mm.
fan of Drewski, I think. He fell asleep on Thursday nights. He would fall asleep to Drewski's "Could Have Been Love" new episode dropping. So nice little shout out.
Rest in power, Otto.
Rest in power. He'll be watching. He'll be watching us from dog heaven, eager to see
Mhm.
who actually ended up bringing it home.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Um, but yeah,
This one's for you, Otto.
yeah, this one's for you, Otto. That should be the title of the ep.
Yeah. How about we say Auto meets Sky Bree in heaven? I
Oh,
mean,
I like you.
because apparently if we put Sky Bree in the title, we will get the most views.
That's the algorithm, baby. That's how it works.
So I'm gonna try to pull that together.
I love it. That's awesome. But yeah, but we can kind of just give a quick rundown of our last episode, just to update the poster, if nothing else. I mean,
Yeah.
uh, Matumbo and Sky Bree, they're gone.
Yeah, and it's a real bummer. I'm completely fine that we didn't do an episode, but I realized that it didn't give me a chance to re-guess because I know who I
Oh,
would have
true.
guessed, but it doesn't matter now.
I mean, I'll give it to you. Who would you have guessed?
I mean, Pitbull.
You would have done Pitbull? Okay.
No, I don't know. I mean, it's pointless now.
Well, well, I mean, it is a shame that
Just leave
you're
me out there. Just leave me in the white
in
zone.
the white zone. Well, I mean, no spoilers, but I'll be joining you here soon, so
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
not really that big of a deal.
But she made it far, and I think she went out with class.
Yeah, yeah, they gave her a hard time about her,
That
freak
that
out from the previous episode in the
yeah,
toilet seat, and she just kind of laughed it off. She's
yeah.
actually probably one of the other. I mean, Skybree was okay too, but like, I'd say the last graceful exit of the show, as we're gonna see coming up here.
Oh, yeah, it gets, yes, definitely. I agree 100%. Yeah, Sky Bree I think, could care less.
Yeah, like I think she was already like, I think if they wouldn't have kicked her out, she would have considered leaving herself.
Yeah, I don't think, and if it still didn't add up, there was no reason she was actually there, for the money, and I guess she could have been there for Drewski, but she didn't seem too upset that that didn't work out. But I did think it was funny, and I know we don't have any clips, that she said that these were the 2 hardest days in her entire life,
Oh yeah, that's true.
which is, which is pretty, like, pretty funny,
That is pretty
and I can
awesome.
understand it. I think I don't blame her. I think that would be to step into basically, Orange is the New Black and not realize that's what you're stepping into. Uh, yeah, I don't blame her.
Yeah, I mean, let's just say that's not how it is here in Lancaster County. You know what I mean? It is a little different out there.
Yeah,
But
down there in Florida, down in Miami, gets a little bit, spicy.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's all. That would have been a great clip. I should have grabbed that. But that brings us to this final ep of the
Yep.
season, where we have what is this, 6 remaining contestants, but only one
Yep.
wife for Drewski.
That's right. That's right. And boy did they cut it down quick.
Oh my gosh, yeah, like yeah, we're gonna see it, but holy crap,
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, I think it is the first half of the episode we already have our final 2.
Yeah, I think as much as I think we can agree on this season really kind of sucked, right?
Oh,
Are we saying that
absolutely.
out loud?
Terrible.
As much as we thought it sucked, I think they thought it sucked, and they were just like, let's just chop them down. Let's just get rid of them quick.
Yeah, and yeah, I have or actually you have a clip, I believe.
Oh yeah, so this is just another one of my actually this is when my anonymous viewing partner caught this one and it's pretty curious.
I can't wait.
Boom. What's that? What's that stain?
Yeah, wait. Yeah, what is that?
Now, we know she has a strap on, but that is a peculiar wet spot of higher than lady parts proportions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What is that? That's pretty I mean, like, this entire show is disgusting, but yeah, that's pretty disgusting. I don't understand.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know what
mean,
that is.
like the anatomy of it. I mean, it's almost like she does have a wiener.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's very, that would be a great we should see if when they do the reunion, we should see if they do have like, we can tweet at them some questions, because that would be a great
Ooh,
one. That would be a great one to
that would
hear them explain.
yeah,
Um
that and also another nosebleed apparently.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That I actually thought this was from last episode or 2
Oh,
episodes ago when we talked about that. But yeah, I guess it just happens a lot. Who knows from what? Is it the dry air or is it those party nights before?
yeah, right. And I just noticed I think Milkshake might be naked.
Completely naked. Yeah.
I was too distracted by the stain to even notice what was going on back there.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. I did not notice that either. The sleeping arrangements, at this point there's only 6 of them. Is there really
Yeah,
was there not 6 rooms? There wasn't enough for everyone to just
yeah.
get their own
Or
bed?
did she just take a leak in the toilet and she sat on her bed to talk to her? I mean,
True.
by
Yeah.
take a leak, I mean standing over it.
I don't know. I don't know. We got to move on. We could talk about the stains and the bed situation for hours, I think, but um but so we have so the episode starts off with Drewski says that they're going to do a beach competition, and they are going to be they're broken into 2 teams, and they're put in separate buses to get to this competition. Team 1 is me, Likey, Strap, and Milkshake, and Team 2 is Selena, Perks, and Pitbully. And here's a little clip from that when they get in the buses. I just want to throw this out there.
They're going home. All of them are going home. Watch what I tell you. I seen the taxi out in the front. Because we don't do no Ubers. We putting these bitches in a taxi. Go on, sit them back for where they came.
I'm sorry, guys. This is the elimination bus.
Wait, really? They're going home.
That is, I mean, they just cut right to it.
I mean, that's like 2 minutes into the episode. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Like,
Just
I
like-
think it's very funny, but story wise, it's like you couldn't have given me a little more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I just think like, oh my gosh, like it is like just ruthless and it just I don't know. I was shocked, but also like kind of relieved. We didn't have to sit through some beach club contest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was very funny, and I mean, to be fair, also like the 3 we got rid of, it's like, where are we gonna get anything good out of those guys? It's like Milkshake and Me Likey are pretty boring. Strap is pretty crazy, but
Right. Yeah. I'm a little bit surprised that Miliki didn't make it to the final. You know what I mean?
yeah, I am too. I would have much preferred her than I think who makes it. I think it would have been a more like at least less obvious, as we'll get
Right.
to, but
Yeah.
but this was disappointing for me because just like you, I
Wah, wah.
am now
And
left.
I also won that
Yeah.
one. She was on my chopping block.
Well,
and she was
true,
your
yeah,
pick.
true.
So at least I got that, is all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, was that for last episode?
I mean,
no, I think you're right. I think you're entitled to it. Yeah, I'm bummed. I thought she was gonna be way more of a funny powerhouse this season, and she was really annoying. She really broke into that
Super annoying.
part.
like to the point of like you couldn't even like keep up. You know what I mean? It was like all the things she said were so. Yeah, I don't know, man. The way she talked to herself was just hard to even understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and she was yeah, I don't know. I mean, the clips of her just talking like no one's in the room and just talking to herself, and
Yeah.
she's like antagonizing herself sometimes,
Yeah.
seemingly, and like getting in arguments. And it was like genuinely like I would be terrified to be around this person for too long.
Right. Well, I have a surprise for you.
Yeah.
We have a special guest.
Oh no.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh my god. I don't know why I'm
How do
acting
I
like
put
I
that
thought
on?
that was real.
Wow, I mean, that's why I wanted to do this earlier.
Oh, we just missed her, huh?
Yeah, she was here and she had to leave.
Oh, that's a boy, oh boy. No, I mean, she would be one of the worst guests of anything
Oh my
ever.
God.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I would rather have Selena here,
Easily. Yeah, 100%.
but barely, remotely. I really wouldn't want her here in my house.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah,
She'd probably steal something.
yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, any of these women, I wouldn't put that past them, to be honest. But maybe, well,
I don't think I got something makes me think Pitbull has more. She's got more. I mean, she might beat you up, but I don't know. I think maybe she wouldn't steal something.
You think she has more integrity than that, huh?
That's the word I couldn't think of.
But I also wanted to throw out there on this. I don't have any clips of this, and I just because it's whatever. But that bus ride, God bless me, Likey, because the entire bus
Oh my
ride,
God.
Milkshake goes insane to the point where they have to pull over and buy her. They have to buy her snacks to get her back on the bus, which is like
and cigarettes, right?
and so, yeah, she buys cigarettes. Yeah, it's like crazy. And then Strap continues to talk to herself and like is like getting up in her face. I felt so bad for her in that.
Yeah, in a weird way. I didn't think she'd ever win, but I think Likey was like the least annoying person on this show.
Yeah, easily.
Like all around. I can't think of Matumbo wasn't very annoying, but then she had her moment.
Yeah, she had her moment. Like Miliki really never had a moment. She got in like one fight all season, and that was not really her fault.
I mean, she made everybody mad because apparently she slept with Drewski, which I still don't think she did.
That's true. That's true. I did forget about. Yeah, she was really annoying. That's true. So she did have her moment, but I'd rather that than Matumbo.
But that was her trying to be annoying, and it wasn't even like very good. You know
yeah, it was like she was trying to play the game, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, she I don't know. That whole bus sounded terrible. And another thing I wanted to point out was that when Milkshakes gets off the bus and like starts doing her thing, she goes on a little like self tantrum about like, motherfucker, I'm not Bambi. I'm not Bambi. How dare you call me Bambi? It was like no one said that.
Yeah, right.
Bambi's living in this woman's head rent free.
Right, yeah, rent free for sure.
Like they didn't even mention that. I actually have the reasons they were all kicked off, and Milkshake was all he said was she tried to drown me in that hot tub in the previous
And
episode.
that's true.
That is true.
That was true. Yeah, that was. I thought that was a little bit outrageous.
Yeah, again, another clip I probably should have pulled, but
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, it was just I think she was so upset about the Bambi stuff, and was like, no one but you really said that. But
Right.
all right. But anyway, I guess moving on.
Well, and
Oh, yeah.
real quick though about the reasons they got kicked off. Mileki was because you should have been kicked off yesterday. I didn't understand. That was her. He said Mileki should have been kicked off yesterday.
Oh yeah, but he wanted to hit one more time.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah. He had to, yeah. So keeping it classy,
Yeah.
keeping it real classy for the
Yeah,
viewers.
yeah.
Okay, but again, I will say like, yeah, I don't know. I'm with you that I don't think that happened, but I also don't really get the benefit of saying that over and over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just something makes me think it didn't happen. So
I hope it didn't happen, because can you imagine it happening and then you get kicked off really shitty like that? I'd feel
I mean,
terrible.
she didn't seem to care. You know what I mean? Like
That's true.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know these people, but
Maybe she
but
just
like,
held it in. Maybe she held it in a little bit.
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I think she does say something like,
We should sign
Drewski,
into
you
our
fucked up.
OnlyFans. We should sign into our OnlyFans right now and see and just like chat with. Nope, don't do it.
Oh, that would be. Yeah, no, we can't do that. Yeah, I think she does. She does.
question.
I don't know, man. I mean, she does. She definitely does say something along the lines of. She said something like, "You fucked up because I'm gonna fuck you up now," or something weird.
Yeah, it was the worst shit talking. I think she's so unbelievable about anything she said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, all right, moving on.
Moving on. After this whole thing, Drewski brings on their exes. I thought this was really pointless because basically their exes were just the remaining three's exes just said like, "Oh yeah, our exes are crazy. We don't like them," and that was it.
Yep. I thought Perk's ex was like way more hippie-ish than I expected. You know what I mean? He had a Lenny Kravitz vibe to him.
Yeah, and because he comes in he wears like a blazer with no shirt and stuff. And Selena's boyfriend also has a crazy look, but he's a famous guy, I guess, so that made sense. But Perk's boyfriend was like, I don't know. I was impressed.
I thought Pitbull's girlfriend was attractive. You know, I was too. Like, I don't know why I thought she wouldn't be, but I was like, wow, she's, you know what I mean?
And I would say of the three, Pitbull did have the best ex like recommendation stuff, because like her ex basically was just like, oh, she has anger issues, and we were together for 2 years, whereas the other two were like, I got restraining orders against this girl, and she's
right.
all this stuff. And then her ex was just kind of like, yeah, I mean, she has anger issues and it drove us apart, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty reasonable.
Fair enough.
We already knew that, so it's whatever. But yeah, pretty uneventful on that front. But after the exes, they get to do some one-on-one dates on the little boat off the yacht, and I have a clip here from Perk's date with that.
Hold on, I'm not getting sound on your pack. Let me readjust.
Sorry, I forgot. This is actually I just thought this was a funny clip because Drewski gets some sound issues. This guy's got to come fix it.
See you real quick. All right, this right here on this side.
You good?
And there's Perks on the boat.
No, this is a trick. My love.
Adios. Arrivederci. This is it. Ciao.
He got her ass.
Yeah, cold-blooded. Totally. I mean, and then I don't know if you got this, but then they had to return to the shore because they were afraid she was going to jump off the boat. Did you?
Yeah, I did not pull that clip.
I know, but you like that was like, and I don't know if that was serious because I assume they all came back to shore and then they took a cab back. But
yeah, I mean probably.
you know what I mean?
But yeah, there's like she takes it very well on the boat, and then the clip of her on shore, she's like going insane and like
Yeah.
like trying to fight out of this van. Like it looks like they're kidnapping her because they put her in a van to go to the airport, and they have to like restrain her in the van because she's going
Yeah.
nuts.
The whole time she's wearing like what looks like no bottoms.
Yes. Yeah, she looks like she's like in a Tarzan outfit.
Yeah, yeah. Like I think, yeah. Like I don't know. It just amazes me how no one thinks like, wow, I'm gonna go put pants on for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like this is. I'm very upset, and I want to fight, but let me quick go put a pair of jeans on because I feel like this isn't quite the look I'm going for in my anger stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's true for all of them, but Perks especially because I mean, how many times do we see her getting in fights while she's wearing the tiniest bathing suit I've ever seen in my entire life?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like she got shoestring and was like, well, this will work.
Yeah.
But yeah, so with that, we're in our final two, Pit Bully
Oh,
and
yeah.
Selena Powell.
Didn't see this coming really. I didn't think Selena Powell was going to make it to the end.
No, I didn't. I thought she would quit. To be fair, I thought she would quit way before this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is she? Yeah, it's like, is she here for the money or is she here for Drewski? Because she stayed a lot longer than I was expecting.
Yeah, because apparently she didn't need the money either.
No, she's rich. She's rich. But then so yeah, after Perks is she's out of here pretty brutally. I don't have this clip, but I did want to talk about immediately after Drewski gets like all of his guys and they get on their suits and they come in with very official looking gear into Pit Bully's room and they take her strap once and for all.
Yeah. And she's really upset.
She genuinely is like sulking after that.
Yeah.
It was bizarre.
Yeah, I don't understand I don't understand it at all. Like the need to wear it all the time. I don't know. I guess it's just I don't know enough about this scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. We're new to the whole studs. I didn't know studs were a thing before Drewski. So
I mean, either. I've learned a lot about. I don't know what you even call this. Countercultures of. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've learned a lot through Drewski.
Yeah.
Not necessarily things I wanted to learn, but.
Hey, I mean, I think there's some resume builders on there.
Yeah, true. True. I should put that on my LinkedIn. I know what a stud is.
Yeah, can identify a stud.
Yeah. Open to opportunities and also recognizes a stud when I see one.
There you go. Hey, I mean, honestly,
I should put those two things together.
True. Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't judge.
Open to job opportunities.
Yes, yeah.
And if this job opportunity needs me to identify a stud, I could do it.
It's like when you get a job and they ask like, can you speak another language? Like right under that box, it's can you identify a stud?
Oh yeah, I don't know what job that would be. I feel like I think a documentary of the history of studs would be a great. I think that should be someone should make that documentary.
Yeah, I mean, like how new is this? I've truly never heard this until season 1.
When did it start? You know, like what's the back origin? I mean, it's just I feel like there's a lot of questions. Yeah. Because I've never heard this phrase before season 1 ever.
No, and I'm personally, I gotta say, I think of both seasons, the studs have been my favorite people. They're the funniest. I don't know, man. Like they've been all very, very cool and very confident in their and like they're all of it. So
yeah. So here's to you, studs.
Here's to you, studs.
Yeah.
But so where were we? Where were we? I lost my place here a little bit. Yeah, they steal her strap. Also, my only point on it to say this is I thought that was very funny. That was a really funny thing to do. It's not that funny when it's the last episode. Doesn't really make sense. I mean, she was without it for maybe an hour.
Yeah. And should it have been, I mean, spoiler alert here, should that have been a sign of the results? Meaning when she met with Drewski's dad, she said basically like I'm gonna fuck him first. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Was this Drewski taking away that option for her?
Oh, true. Yeah, she
Because
made that very clear.
I mean, it was said more than it should have been.
Yeah.
And the confusing thing too is Drewski was like, no, I'm not. That's not my thing. And then again, spoiler alert. We know what happens.
Yeah, let's just say Selena doesn't win.
Yeah,
We can say it. We can say
yeah. I mean, who cares?
We knew she wasn't gonna win. She
No way
sucks.
First of all, there's no way you're watching this.
Yeah, true.
Second of all, if you're watching this and you didn't bother to watch the dumb show we're talking about,
Mhm.
then shame on you.
Yeah, I mean, I know that we're awesome, but I guess it's like there's something to be said about like our podcast covering the episode is longer than the actual episode usually. So you could just go watch the episode.
I mean, I guess you could just be like, hey, I enjoy. I mean, again, I've seen the analytics at this point. I mean, maybe we're a slow burn. Maybe a year or two from now, for some unknown reason, this is going to take off, and I hope it does. I'm looking forward to that. But being realistic, I mean, no one's watching, right?
Hey, you're really putting our viewers down. I don't like this.
Well,
they're out there.
Again, I've seen the numbers.
They're going into incognito mode and watching our show, so we don't get those analytics. There's a large party.
Well, I don't like that either. Then
that's true. Stealing money from our pockets.
All that to be said, if you're watching this and you didn't watch the show that we're talking about, and you're planning on watching the show we're talking about after watching, which is first of all, no one should ever do with any show that they like and they like a podcast about. You know what I mean? So, also, Jonah, don't worry about it. This is the last episode. So if we lose the viewers after this, we're done.
That's true.
So
that is true. So yeah, all that to say, Pitbully wins. We're gonna go with that moving forward. But yeah, that is a good point. Like that probably is what they were going for, taking that. So the inevitable her winning, she couldn't use it on Drewski.
Yeah. I mean,
that would have been funnier.
I just now thought of that. Like that would be probably the smart thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, and I wish they would have framed it that way. I think that would have been an even funnier. I know it would have given it away a little bit, but it would have been very funny if that was the reasoning. Because again, why do it last episode? I don't get that.
Yeah, but again, but I mean, maybe the goal was to have more funny stuff about that. But then, as we know, I mean, I don't know what your next point on your next bullet point was, but I think maybe the ending of the show got hijacked by the loser.
That's true. I'm not quite there yet. What is my next clip? Oh yeah, I already did this one. Oh yeah, my next clip is but after Perks is gone, they do like a nice little wedding dinner. It's the final cash grab of Buffalo Wild Wings, where they had to do as much Buffalo Wild Wings food as possible.
Boy, oh boy. Could you imagine?
It's really weird. I don't know. They get all dressed up in their like wedding attire and then just eat. I think they thought this was going to be much funnier, but it really is just kind of a weirdly nice dinner for the most part.
Yeah.
But I have a little clip from that. I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Hey, what size tux did they give you? You like got football pads on. Okay, why you got Butters with a tux on?
Straight New York shit.
Hey, what size?
I really like the straight New York shit on that. I thought that was a pretty good line read from her.
Yeah. Yeah, and also, I don't know why she had to do that, but then she does it a second time.
Yes, and like Selena is, I think it's honestly the only time I've ever been like, yeah, I'm on Selena's side about this. This is really annoying that you.
She's actually being reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah,
Yep.
I just thought it was very funny. I think it's funny they gave her a tux. I was wondering, like, do you think she signed on for the tux, or do you think it was just like, it was like, okay, I guess I don't get a dress.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I think she definitely stated like who she is, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming maybe they asked her.
Yeah, maybe.
I
I
doubt
mean,
that.
hopefully. We saw she wore heels one time this season. Otherwise, it was all business. And I thought she looked kind of sick with the butters on. I don't know why. I know he was getting all weird about it, but I thought it was pretty cool. So
So I'm an old man. Oh, why are they called what did you call them? Butters?
yeah, butters. I think it's. I honestly, it's kind of new for me too, but I think it's just the color. I think that's all it is.
Because those are worker man boots
Yeah,
from
those are.
my youth.
Yeah, Tim's baby.
Yeah.
I know Tim's in general are big in New York,
Mm,
and I guess they call them butters up there.
I guess so. I guess so.
Um,
I'd like to make a confession right now. Also,
yeah.
um, advertising works because a week ago I partook of the uh, 2 for $20 deal from Buffalo Wild Wings, and
Whoa.
I gotta say it was pretty good.
What'd you get?
I upcharged it a little bit. I got the chicken cheese steak. No, just the cheese steak with beer cheese on it. And I gotta say, it was a little bit. They skimped on the meat a little bit. But flavor wise, delicious. And I also got their tater tots. And my anonymous viewing partner got the burger, which was very impressive and was not an upcharge, or maybe it was. I don't know. But all in all, pretty good deal.
Pretty good. I'm noticing no chicken in that Buffalo Wild
Now,
Wings order.
now I don't know. I think they really. I think their name really. I think they really painted themselves into a corner with that. And their wings are not cheap at all.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, full disclosure, we talked about this a little bit. You said it was like 14 a dozen, right?
No, it was 14 for like 6, I think.
Whoa, that's insane. Yeah, that's
Now I think there was like I think you could get 6 on this 2 for $20 deal. But I mean
who's
6
eating
wings.
6 wings? Yeah, I mean that's
Exactly.
nothing.
Yeah. So anyway, good on you, Drewski. You got my $25.
There you go. Now we just have to try that wine that he's always pushing.
Oh, Taylor's, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I did not partake in Buffalo Wild Wings because for everyone who has been a fan since episode 1, because I think that's just about where we stopped mentioning this bit that we're doing, but or not bit, but for real. I'm Buffalo Wild Wings intolerant, and I want to bring
Yeah,
more attention to that. And some of us can't indulge in the 2 for $20 because we would get
it's true.
immediately sick.
It's true. I try to keep your name out of it, but yeah,
Oh yeah, true.
he's the person that I know that seems to have major issues every time he eats there.
I'm
So
not afraid anymore. I'm not ashamed anymore of my
Mm.
condition.
Say it loud and say it
We
proud.
need to be more open about this stuff, man, because
Yeah,
otherwise you get your
there's
football
nothing to be
draft.
ashamed of.
Yeah, exactly. You can say that you don't want to do your football draft at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's okay. You don't have to hide
Yeah,
it. You don't have to go there and be awkward about what you're eating. Say, oh no,
true.
I'll just have the celery sticks. I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to
Mm-hmm.
run down, but yeah. So they will not get my business. I can't do it. I can't do that to myself. Even though I will say, you know what, the advertising does work though because I thought about it. You know,
Well, I think we had a conversation that it was well, yeah, I'd do it if we're getting it to go, which is what I did. So it worked well enough that Jonah was willing to risk the incredibly uncomfortable stomach that he gets every time he eats it, because Drewski really made it look good.
mm-hmm. Yeah, when I saw, I mean, yeah, watching him and Matumbo and PJ, and I think that's really it. I think those are really the only people that he kept feeding it to. I'll try to look on our list. Oh, milkshake too.
Oh yeah. Didn't let me touch him out on the boat? No.
Maybe,
No, that was
maybe.
the wine, maybe. Well, anyway, moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Yeah, we can get stuck. We don't have to get stuck on this. Moving on, after they eat their Buffalo Wild Wings, at some point, actually before the Buffalo Wild Wings, it's just to throw this in there, they interviewed Drewski's dad, who I don't know if that's his dad or not. Interviews these women.
I didn't even think of that.
Huh?
You think it might not be his dad?
I don't know. I don't know. It was just a weird, like, we've been lied to about his uncle. We've been lied to about a couple other people. It's like, is this his dad or is this someone I don't know who it is?
True.
I thought that was really stupid. It was like a 10-minute clip. I mean, it took up so long of the episode just for it to be like, so Dad, what'd you think of him? And he was like, I don't like either of them. It's like, okay.
But his mom was on season 1, right? So maybe his dad was
you're
like,
right.
Maybe his dad was like, well, what about me?
I mean,
but
it
I
might have
never
been.
even considered it. His dad seemed very normal.
Yeah, he seemed normal and like really no shade on Drewski, but like way too smart to indulge in this.
Yes.
At one point, Drewski, this would have been a great clip. At one point, Drewski, they're talking and he starts referencing books, and Drewski's like, "This is not that kind of show. No one here can even read."
I think I missed that.
Yeah, it like, I don't know. He seems way too smart for it. But again, it just ends with him being like, I don't like Selena or Pit Bully.
Right.
Selena's not going to be faithful, and Pit Bully, I don't think she even likes dudes. So,
Yeah.
you have any notes on that before we move on?
No, except for just to sort of clarify what I think you mean too. I think we both think Drewski is a genius because this whole thing he's done, like, you have to come from smart people to have pulled off this, I guess, YouTube empire. I don't even fully understand the scope of Drewski, but he's done a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he's got like a record label, I guess, and that does pretty well or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a 49-year-old man and I'm watching this dumb show. So he's reached all generations.
That is true. And I mean, yeah, and it's like a YouTube dude who's, I mean, he was in Super Bowl ads.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. T-Mobile, he was hanging out with Jeff Bridges. No. Was it Jeff Bridges?
Was it? I forget.
It was the Big Lebowski. Is that Jeff Bridges?
I think it's Jeff Bridges.
Let's say it is. Yeah. I mean, and the girl from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forget her name.
I forget too.
But yeah, it's like, yeah. Yes, I don't think he's I do think he's really smart. I think he is really smart, but I also think he caters to the dumbest people.
For sure.
And we're watching the show. This is not
for sure.
In that group.
100%. Yeah.
I'm not making fun of anyone who likes the show. We did an entire series on it. So
yeah, he's definitely tapped into a certain genre, a certain sort of person, right?
Yes, for sure. For sure. Maybe and he's running with it.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Yeah, moving on. So yeah, we're at the end. We're at the end of this whole thing is that they do the wedding. They do a wedding kind of a thing where Pit Bully and Selena are allowed to say some vows. Their vows are both kind of shitty. I'll say this, though. Pit Bully's were pretty ridiculous, and Selena's were actually weirdly nice. Selena's I actually thought it was something about I want to cuddle with you forever, which... is not that much, but I forget what Pit Bully's was. There's a part where she literally says like, "I didn't like you" in the beginning of this, so it's not makes Selena look pretty nice. And then and the ending is I'm gonna let us all watch it here together.
Pit Bully.
And there it is. This is the part I had it really hard. So, do you think that's signed? Do you think that was staged? Because in season 1, that's how it ends too. Is Bambi?
Oh, really? Oh, I
tackles
don't
him into
know.
that
I
sign.
don't remember that. Boy, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I do
So-
not remember that from season 1.
Just something I noticed was that my theory on this and is that season 1 it was an accident. Season 2 it was like, well, that was so funny the first time it happened. I'm gonna stand right in
Yeah,
front of this
maybe.
sign.
Could be, yeah. Good call.
But anyway, so Pipoli wins, and Selena is off. So Pipoli is our big winner. I mean, we already said it, but yeah, good for her. I think she deserved it. I think she was very funny. I think that she did some good. She had some stuff with her grandma that was like some good
So
winner material.
my theory is just that. I think because if you remember season 1, at least he pretended to go sleep with Bambi. This ended with nothing. Again, Selena took the end of the show completely, but there was no like even that hug was the last of seeing those two together, right?
Yeah, they'd like jump in the pool or something, but yeah, pretty much.
I genuinely think Drewski was just like, she's got this sob story and I've got $100,000 to give away. And even though she's been good and funny. So I think that was the reasoning. You know what I mean?
I think that's very possible. I hope they do some marketing stuff with Pitbull the way they've done with Bambi because she is very funny. I think she's way funnier than Bambi is. I think they could do a nice little. I think they could do something with that. And but yeah, I think you're right. I think it was. I think it was that plus he made a comment in the beginning of the series about like people are saying I don't really like studs, and I think that was also like, well, this is perfect. We'll have a stud.
Yeah.
But also from that clip, and you already touched on it a little bit, I do have a little bit of here just at the end, Selena does not take it well. She goes nuts.
Yeah.
She's throwing rocks at him. She's like not taking it well. And I don't have this on clip either, but maybe the one time I've seen security do a good job because they really, I mean, they 2-man Selena to get her out of there. They don't let her pick up rocks and shit. And it's like, they didn't do that this whole season. Perks has been like jump kicking people in front of security. They don't do anything.
Well, I think the difference was she was trying to throw rocks at Drewski.
True.
You know what I mean?
That's a
I
good
think their
point.
main objective is to protect Drewski.
That's a good point. It's pretty shitty. I feel bad for the people who got, just rocked this season for no reason. But yeah, that is a good point.
And throwing rocks is like, that's that's above and beyond. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
true. Yeah, you can do some serious damage with a rock versus like Perks drop kicking someone is probably not going
Right,
to leave
like-
a mark.
Yeah. But
But at the end here, Selena, like, it gets to the point where the cops have to be called. She's so irritated by this whole thing, and she claims that security broke her finger and stole her chain.
yeah.
And they do a very nice. I have a clip here. They do a very nice. Now this, I had to grab this because you brought this up multiple times throughout this series that they are taking quite the page from Cheaters, and I think that this scene is. I think where 90% of the budget went for this entire show, but also like total Cheaters. This is crazy Cheaters. So I'm just gonna let this play, and we can kind of quick talk about it. It's not that interesting, but just know that she claimed that she lost her chain to the police after the Pitbull won.
Put it on top of the dresser.
Footage shows Selena placing her necklace inside her own suitcase. The suitcase remained untouched all night.
Yo, I really do not have it. We searched everybody's suitcase. It was gone.
Look at that.
I actually don't really give a fuck because it's insured.
So you do it.
Put it on top of
she's such a piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. But
And
do you think she actually forgot she put it in there and then just realized it? I don't know.
I do think so. I think
Oh,
so
okay,
because
okay.
and the only reason is because she's so stupid that she immediately is like, well, actually, guys, I don't even give a fuck. Actually, it's
Right,
it's
yeah.
beneath
Like
me.
that. Yeah.
She took
that exact moment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like she couldn't even just admit like, oh, hey guys, I found it. She had to be like, well, actually, I'm gonna flex using this scenario. I'm gonna say I don't even care about that $100,000 chain or $85,000 chain. What do I care? It's
Right.
absurd.
Right.
So I think she's quite a piece of shit about that because she does go to the cops and says that they stole it, and this is well after that happened, so she knew where it was.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And also, she ramped up the pricing from 85,000 to I think it was 100,000 when she told the cops.
Oh, good. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder where that $100,000 number came from.
But it's like, don't you this is a television show, right? Like everything's being recorded. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She's so stupid. I don't know. She really pissed me off with that because it was like, even though this show is so trashy, it's like,
right.
they gave you a
That is
shot.
like, yeah, that is like the rest of it is like you could be like, these people are just like putting on, you know what I mean, they're whooping, they're gonna be an extreme for the cameras.
Yeah.
This was a sign of like, no, you're really this person and you're
Mhm.
probably worse than we realized.
Definitely. And when she claims that security broke her finger, and that's proven as well. Like,
Yeah.
that was a fight from Knowing Glaze, which she was gone like 3 episodes ago.
Right. Again, and there's footage of it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It was like part of the show.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. And another thing, I don't have this. I just a little thing I noticed was when the cops pull up, she takes a picture of her hand and posts on Instagram something about like, oh well, Drewski brutalized me, and but she says in the thing, I can't believe a strap won over me, or I'm sorry, not a strap, a stud won over me, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that broke her NDA.
Yeah.
Because
What'd she say?
she said that a stud won in her Instagram post, like that she did right when that won. So like, there had to have been some NDA that breaks, right?
Yeah, I would think so. But I mean, this show is so free and loose. I can't imagine there's a lot of rules that can be enforced.
True. Yeah, and I guess you could argue it's like, well, there was like 8 studs.
Yeah, anyone. True. Yeah, I mean, if she didn't give the name away, you could probably make that argument. But
it'd be funny if she was like, as she was posting, she was like, wait, I gotta be smart
about
this.
Yeah, exactly. Like she's got enough social intelligence or social media intelligence to be like, oh yeah, I can't ruin the show for everybody.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'd say Selena is Pit Bully's our big winner and Selena's our big loser. She sucks. She's the worst of anyone on this list. It should have been Me Likey. I do think it should have been Me Likey at the end there.
Like, I think if this was a legit contest, I think Me Likey was the best option all around.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I think so. I think you're right. She was the most normal and was like seemingly pretty nice. I mean, nothing.
Yeah, I mean, she seemed kind of boring. Like she didn't have a lot going on. But like, again, I don't think that was the goal here.
I think that's why she was ultimately. I mean, even the reason that she was kicked off wasn't real. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think it was like she wasn't causing enough drama. It wouldn't have been fun if it was her and Pitbully, because she probably would have just been happy that Pitbully won.
Right.
But all this to say, this is the end of season 2. I mean, we've kind of given our thoughts, but any other thoughts you want to share overall?
Nah, I mean, not really. I'm happy to do this with you, but boy, oh boy, this season was a real stinker.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, and I guess also I have in my notes here, the episode does end with a confirmation of both the reunion and season 3. Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments if you want us to do a discussion about that. Yeah, if we get 100,000 likes, we'll cover season 3.
Yeah, tell us in the comments if you want to hear what we think about that.
Yeah,
and we'll do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say just know we're gonna watch the reunion, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure.
But I'm not coming back for this. I mean, it is unless
Nah.
something truly crazy
Yeah,
happens.
true.
But
Yeah, yeah, I agree. If it's something worth it, but in general, we're going to move on to our next exciting adventures.
I think so. I think that's leave it open. Now, I do you think Selena will even show up to the reunion? This is the only question I really
Yes.
want. Do you think so?
Yeah, I mean, I think she wants attention. I think half these people are doing it for the recognition. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're probably right. But she sucks so bad. I mean, she's
Yeah.
just gonna be laughed off. But
Yeah, I
whatever.
mean, the only reason she wouldn't, I would think, is because they don't let her, or she's in jail.
True.
Meaning, like, she wants to come back, and they're like, "No, we're not having you back,"
Yeah.
or she's in jail for something else that she's done in life.
If I were them, I would do what you said. I would make her zoom in and everyone else is in person.
Yeah, that
That'd
would
be
be
really
good.
funny. I'd love that.
Yeah, that would be. But
yeah, I mean that's it. That's the show, I think, right?
yeah, I think so. Thanks for watching with us, everybody.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I hope everyone who watched this loved watching this show and then coming straight over to us, as I'm sure they did.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and again, if you want more of this great content, let us know. Smash that like button, subscribe. You know, do all the things that I know no one's watching would do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and keep your eyes out for more stuff from the big DJ over here. I mean,
Yeah.
we've got some stuff in the pipeline. If you liked this,
oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. If you're just you just want more, stay tuned. Send us your email. We're putting out a newsletter.
Well, I mean, I'm being for real.
If you get one email, Jonah, I will make a newsletter.
Okay. Hey, fair enough. I gotta sign up for a new email.
Not you.
Really I know, but I'd fan at couldhavebeenlove.com.
Oh, now I'm not gonna believe anybody. And they have to put it in the comments, so that's also.
Oh, there you go. Oh, true. Okay.
I don't know how else they're gonna send it to us. I guess can you direct message on YouTube?
I don't know. I don't think so. I've never noticed it.
So our next series is learning how YouTube works.
Awesome. Yeah. This was. Yeah. We could rename this "Learning How OBS Works," and the next one will be "Learning How YouTube Works."
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, we learned a lot about YouTube. We learned the clip function.
Yeah,
that was nice.
I mean, you really learned a lot about OBS. So if there's anyone out there that needs a remote producer, Jonah's available for a fee.
Yep, exactly.
So, well, on that note, Jonah, what do you think? Should we end it?
I think we should. I think this is a good place to end.
All right. Well, thanks for taking this ride with us, everybody. I'm Damien.
And I'm Jonah.
And this has been Could Have Been Cast.
Bye.